Come on. Ooh, damn, dude. Instagram's broken. Yo, technically Web3. Long time no see. What's good? Alright. I guess we'll go back on Kick. Since Instagram's broken. Yes, live on TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. It has been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're well. What's new? Just setting up here. We'll start in 1 second. Okay. This is my agenda today. First, we're going to be looking at this prompt engineering guide that OpenAI has released. So they have their own official 6 strategies for getting better results with prompt engineering. We're going to have a look at that. Hopefully it's good. Last minute Christmas gifts. Yo, Nick, what's up? How do you get the energy to sit? What do you mean? Sitting's really easy compared to standing. Good to see you, Bloody Pouch. Alright, this guide shares strategies and tactics for getting better results from large language models like GPT-4. Bloody Pouch says, what about compared to laying? Yeah, laying's probably easier than sitting. I'll give you that. But out of all the things you could do, I think sitting is probably the second easiest next to laying. Okay, some of the examples demonstrated here currently work only with our most capable model, GPT-4. Okay. In general, if you find a model fails at a task, a more capable model is available, it's often worth trying for a more capable model. Okay, of course. You can explore example prompts here. Okay, let's have a look at some of their example prompts. Let's look at their explain code one. Also, they give a system prompt. You'll be provided with a piece of code, and your task is to explain it in a concise way. It's pretty simple prompt there. Nothing too. All right, what about Python? Write a Python function. Yo, thanks for the roses, Nick. Write a Python function that takes as input a file path to an image, loads the image into memory as a NumPy array, and then crops the rows and columns around the perimeter if they are darker than a threshold value. Use the mean value of rows and columns to decide if they should be marked for deletion. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty straightforward prompt. There's nothing fancy or hacky about it. Yo, thanks for the roses, Nick. What am I doing right now? Yeah, I just started. I'm reading this blog post or doc post by OpenAI titled Prompt Engineering. So this is, I think, the first time we have an official guide from OpenAI about prompt engineering. So just kind of see like what kind of things they recommend. So far, just from the examples, it seems pretty straightforward. Like there's nothing special or hacky about it. Write clear instructions. These models can't read your mind. If your outputs are too long, ask for brief replies. If outputs are too simple, ask for expert level writing. If you dislike the format, demonstrate the format you'd like to see. The less the model has to guess what you want, the more likely you'll get it. Yep. Visual summary, says Nuruddin. What do you mean by visual summary? Yo, thanks for the cool hearts. Damn, Nick, that one's an expensive one. 200 coins? You're crazy. Mo? No, you're not late. This is the start. I've only been streaming for 5 minutes. Yeah, we're just reading the very start of this prompt guide, and then we'll move on. I have a whole agenda of different things to test out. To look into, so yeah, enjoy. Thank you for joining. Include details in your query to get more relevant answers. So this is part of the same. Okay, we'll get into that. Provide reference text. Language models can confidently invent fake answers, especially when asked about esoteric topics or for citations and URLs. In the same way that a sheet of notes can help a student do better on a test, providing reference text to these models can help in answering with fewer fabrications. Yes. So if you provide, like, you know, data or reference text from a source, they can answer better. Split complex tasks into simpler tasks. Yep. Just as good practice in software engineering to decompose complex systems into a set of modular components, the same is true of tasks submitted to a language model. Yep, so if you try to get a language model to do a really complex task in one go, it's probably going to struggle. But if you break it down and ask it to do it in simpler ways, it will probably have an easier time doing that little bit by bit. Yo, Nick's going ham with the gifts. Thanks so much. Let's go. All of them. Give the model time to think. If asked to multiply 17 by 28, you might not know it instantly, but you still can work it out with time. Similarly, models make more reasoning errors when trying to answer right away. Rather than taking time to work out an answer, ask for a chain of thought before an answer can help the model reason its way towards answers more reliably. Yes, so this chain of thought thing I've seen a lot. This is actually probably one big insight from this document. So it's like, instead of trying to get an answer right away, you ask a model to do something like step by step or provide a chain of thought before giving an answer. I think that's a really actually useful strategy. Yo, Adam Silverman on on X, Twitter. Good to see you. Yes, Adam Silverman working on Staf.ai. We will be looking at their site and one of their really useful resources I discovered today later on in the stream. Right now we're looking at the prompt engineering guide by OpenAI. I think they just released that. Does it say when they released it? Like just a few days ago. So this is fresh off the press. Yeah, we're just going through reading these. Use external tools to compensate for weaknesses of the model by feeding it outputs from other tools. Example, a text retrieval system, sometimes called RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. You can tell the model about relevant documents. A code execution engine like OpenAI's code interpreter can help the model do math and run code. Yeah, so this is some things that help models' weaknesses. Like, for instance, a lot of these language models aren't the best at math, like having, you know, reliable output for complex math. But when you execute code, that's always deterministic and will give you the right answer for math. So OpenAI has their code interpreter, so they can determine when they need to do these kind of math things and run the code in like a Python virtual environment type situation, which is really useful. And similarly, the RAG system helps you like upload documentation and get answers straight from that document instead of the language model having to hallucinate. Yo, Nick Humphreys on YouTube. Congrats on hitting 30k followers on TikTok. Thank you. How am I celebrating? By scaling, by working harder. No, I don't know. I'm not really celebrating too much. I guess it's good. 30k is good, but you know what's better? 100k. So, you know, we're going to keep working towards that milestone. But yeah, I appreciate you, Nick. Always been there supporting me. So thank you, Nick. Okay, next tip, test changes systematically. Improving performance is easier if you can measure it. In some cases, modification to a prompt will achieve better performance on a few isolated examples, but lead to worse overall performance on a more representative set of examples. Therefore, be sure that a change is net positive to performance. It may be necessary to define a comprehensive test suite known as an eval. Okay. So I guess test your prompts with a comprehensive test suite. Could be a useful way to check your prompt's performance. Yo, Nick, thanks for sharing the live. That's what I love to hear. Grind season, yes sir. Coming from Grind Season CEO Nick Humphreys. Tactics. Each of these strategies listed above can be instantiated with specific tactics. These tactics are meant to provide ideas for things to try. They are by no means fully comprehensive. And you should feel free to try creative ideas not represented here. Write clear instructions. Okay, so they give some examples in that. So a worse way is like, how do I add numbers in Excel? But a better, more clear instruction is, how do I add up a row of dollar amounts in Excel? I want to do this automatically for a whole sheet of rows with all the totals ending up in the right column called total. Yeah, so just more clear to tell the model exactly what you want. Ask the model to adopt a persona. So this helps the reply be more in the way that you want it. So here they have a system prompt. When I ask for help to write something, you will reply with a document that contains at least one joke or playful comment in every paragraph. There you go. So if you're like a content creator or something, this could be helpful for you to ask for like jokes or something entertaining in every paragraph. So when they say write a thank you note to a steel bolt vendor, etc. Okay, they don't give the answer, but you can expect it to have some jokes in it. So we can't open it in the playground if we log in. And let's see if we get a funny joke. We hope this message bolts its way to you through the hustle and bustle of your day. Yeah, stuff like that. So that's really cool. If you want something more playful, make sure to mention that in the system prompt. Yo, Adam Silverman joined again. Good to see you. We will be checking out Staf.ai. Maybe I'll give you a time. Let's say we can do it right after this, actually. That'll be my next thing to do. We're almost halfway through this. I'll try to speed through it. Use delimiters to clearly indicate distinct parts of the input. Yes, I do this all the time, but with tildes. So you give it a prompt and then context. I do this all the time with code because normally in Markdown, when you write code, let me open up a notepad here. In Markdown, code is represented with these tilde symbols like this. Code here, kind of like that. So that's kind of like if I was to write a prompt for ChatGPT, I always put the code in like those tildes. I'll be like, fix this code, and then put it there. Another way is like you could even like put the actual language that it's in right after the tildes. That's I think that's how they do it in Markdown, and these models are pretty good. At least ChatGPT is really good in reading Markdown. Here you can see they've done it with XML, which I think they're also pretty good at. And yeah, specify the steps required to complete a task. Yeah, so a step-by-step approach is really good for an LLM to like reason through stuff, either just by saying like think about it step by step, or even better here they give the step-by-step instructions that the LLM should do, I guess. Very good. Provide examples. Specify the desired length. This used to be really unreliable with GPT-3, but I guess maybe it's better with GPT-4. I think it is actually. Provide reference text. Instruct the model to answer with citations from a reference text. Yep. Split up complex tasks into simpler tasks. Give models time to think. Yeah, so they're just going into detail of what we described earlier. Let's see if there's any other points. No, that's all it. So they do have some more guides that maybe we'll look into later. Production best practices, safety best practices, rate limits, libraries, deprecation policies. No, I think that's good. Okay. Now I think I will check out Adam's I'll give a shout out to his thing. I told him I'd message him before I check it out. So yep, just messaged him. Okay, so just had a nice talk to Adam, and he is working on Staf.ai, where they have a list of over 100 virtual employees at the moment, and this is just the very start. Eventually, they're going to be having this dashboard, I think, of like all these virtual employees with different skill sets that you can hire to, you know, do whatever you need in your business, I guess. So this is anything from like just a virtual assistant to, you know, coding virtual employees or whatever. And then at the moment, this is their MVP, is just like a Google spreadsheet where they've really nicely put all these different AI agents into...
Look at these pictures.
Whoops, I accidentally triggered my Google Assistant. Put all these like agents categorized, so you can see here the ones that we're probably most interested in. I'll make this, can I make this bigger? How do I make this bigger? Here we go. Whoa, that's probably too big. These coding ones. So we've already tried GPT Engineer, we've tried Sweep AI. Who else do I recognize here? Dev GPT, GitHub Copilot, of course we know that. Phind. Oh, I actually want to try Phind's VSCode extension today. Agent GPT. Okay, that's not a coding one anymore. But yeah, you can see assistance, business, not just coding, DIY, general, marketing, sales. They have this kind of directory of all these AI agents. So that's really useful for me as well, because obviously I like to test these AI agents. That's kind of what we do on this channel. So I'll definitely be going through this and checking them out. And not only do they have the link to the websites themselves, but also like the Twitter, the Discord, and I'm not sure what this final link is, the logo, and project name is just sticky there. Okay. Yeah, so shouts out to Staf.ai and Adam Silverman for introducing me to that. Do they have anything else on their site that we can look at? I think that's about it. And I think they're also affiliated with AiOpen.ai. And they're trying to build compliant virtual employees with observability evals and replay analytics. So giving a more transparent look at how these AI agents work, simply by importing their Python library. Yeah, so I haven't tested them out. So replay analytics is pretty good. Custom reporting. So I feel like just currently with a lot of these, like just even the OpenAI usage, it's kind of annoying. Like it's kind of hard to tell how, like the breakdown of the usage, like what are the exact prompts that went into which usage. You don't really get that kind of information. So hopefully with tools like Agent Ops, we could get more analytics, more data, and make more better informed decisions. No worries, Adam. Yo, not Tino, thank you for the roses. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I'll probably look at some of these offline before going into them, instead of wasting your guys' time and just clicking them one by one. But yeah, that's a really, really useful sheet there. Okay. Oh, this. Okay, so next up, I wanted to look at this. Someone sent me this thing, MagicLoops, and it looks so cool, guys. It looks like a really easy way to create like reoccurring functions, reoccurring apps, reoccurring automations just by typing a text prompt. So you could be like, text me a journaling prompt every weekday at 9 a.m. or we can cycle through it. Text me top news stories from San Francisco every morning. Email me a summary of whatever I email in the loop. So I would like to do something like email me the newest, email me all the show HN posts on Hacker News every day. Hacker News every day for the previous day. So I'm not sure if you guys know about Hacker News. So Y Combinator has a forum called Hacker News, and software developers love this. Yo, Lloyd has asked, is this web dev? What is this? MagicLoops, I haven't tested it out yet, but it's something that's going to take a text prompt of something that you want to happen reoccurringly and build a whole automation system just from an English prompt. That's the idea. We can watch their demo. I'll show you their demo. I'll probably explain it a bit better. Yo, Brutal Strike says, hire Mixtral 7B uncensored to hack the Pentagon. That sounds pretty illegal. I probably won't do that. Okay, let's check out this guy's.
They allow you to set up inputs and outputs and combine LLMs with code. LLMs are pretty bad at combining numbers.
Why is he
predictably.
so quiet?
So what we're going to do is, we'll do something simple. Let's send me a summary of the, or send me the sum.
Okay, so I think this guy's example actually does do Hacker News. So he says, send me a sum of the, oh my god, what
We'll
the
do
hell?
something simple.
Oh, that was a pop-up? Send me a sum of the points of the top 5 stories on Hacker News every day.
Series of steps.
And then it generates a loop. So then you get to see like the steps in the loop that it creates. So first it's going to, first you say what time it should run.
So
we'll
go out.
It's saying, okay, so we go to news.ycombinator.com. You run that block, it gets the results from Y Combinator. And then the next step is return the points for the top 5 stories as JSON. And you can run the block and you get the points.
Hidden setting to allow you to do. Cool. So this is going to come through in one block that operates these stories. I could write some JavaScript or Python.
And then the next step, there doesn't, for some reason, doesn't give any text explaining it, but you can write your own JavaScript or Python or any language to process this data that it got from Hacker News. So they've said parse the output from the previous block and sum the 5 points. So you can just type it in plain English, and it should generate the Python code. Okay, looks like JavaScript code for this, and you can see that it summed the points. And now
let's change this to an email.
Now they've added a new block to send an email. So that sounds really simple and really easy to do. So I'm going to do that. Email me all the show HN posts on Hacker News every day for the previous day. So if you don't know, show HN is like a type of post that sometimes comes here. Okay, there's none on the first page, but they're the ones that I like the most. It's like when someone has built something and they're showing it off. Here, so see, show HN, parodic, streamable, multi-format serialization with schema. So I don't know what the hell this is, to be honest, but pretty much like when someone has built something really cool and they want to show it off, they do show HN, like that stands for show Hacker News, and then whatever that they're showing. So I'm going to try and make this loop to email me all these show HN things. Okay, to create this magic loop, I need to get a bit more information. What time would you like the email to be sent? Send the email every morning at 9 a.m. What's the email address? I'll just give it my email address here, and let's see what it does. Okay, so here's the outline for the loop. Show HN digest, email show HN post from Hacker News, example input. Okay, I don't know if that's correct. The loop scrapes Hacker News for show HN post for the previous day and then emails them at 9 a.m. Sweet. Okay, that sounds good to me. Let's create loop, see what happens. Damn, that was really fast. Okay, no, it's still going. Okay, the loop is ran. Okay, it's running in my local time zone. Scrape Hacker News for show HN. Ooh, /show. I don't know if that's correct. Is that anything? Oh, they have. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that they had a show tab. That makes it a whole lot easier. Okay. Boom. Extract and format the show HN posts from the scraped markdown. I think this is still running. Is that right? Yep, you can see. I think it's. Wait. Okay, no, that's still that. Why is it running it multiple times? Oh, we can see the. Can we see what it's running? Running block 2 of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it looks like there's 4 blocks. We'll let this keep going, but it looks like it's kind of done this scrape step twice. I'm not going to press anything. The output does not indicate whether the posts are from the exactly previous day. Oh. So it's ran into an issue because it says the output does not indicate. Okay, we'll just say, let's ignore the requirement that posts have to be from the previous day. We'll just send the ones from the current day. Yo, Standard Dave, what are we doing here? I'm testing this web app called MagicLoops.dev. It's really cool. You give it like a requirement of something that you want to be done on a loop, and it builds a whole workflow for that loop. So I've asked it to email me the show Hacker News posts every day, and it's set this whole loop up for it. So it's like, this is the name, it's gonna email the show Hacker News post daily, it's gonna trigger every day at 9 a.m, it's gonna scrape, and then it's gonna extract the post and then send me the email. So we'll try to see if it works. So here we go, the loops ran at 9 a.m. Fruity Loops, but for programming. That's so that's so funny. Yes, good analogy. Thanks for the messages, Standard Dave. First gifter. Yo, thanks for all the roses, guys. Not Tino and Nick. Thank you. It's a lot. Thanks for the like, Dave. Appreciate you. Okay, we can see it's scraped successfully. Finally, it's moved on to passing the markdown to show Hacker News. So you can see it's actually writing this Python code live as well, and it's perfectly extracted all the links. And now it's going to try email me the posts. Okay, so one issue I have, it's just emailing me the links. We can edit this code bit here, so we can be like into a list of objects with title and URL. Let's see if we can like extract the title as well, because I want the title as well as the URL. My mic is peaking. All right, I'll turn myself down a bit. Let me see. Yo, test. Wait, hold up. Test. Is it just on TikTok? Okay. Test. Okay, that should be better. Let me know if it's too quiet now, and I can turn it back up a little bit. Fam, did you check the Mixtral thing? Yeah, Mixtral is awesome. It's like one of the best performing small-ish models, like on par with GPT 3.5. And just the whole concept of mixture of experts I found was really awesome too. Okay, this didn't seem to work either. Show can we change the them into a list. Oh, let me change this. Make sure to include the post title as well as the URL. Regenerate. Oh, I don't think I pressed regenerate. Maybe that was the issue. Wagwan, my G. I've been good. Oh, you been sick, Mo? Yeah, I've been good. I've been a bit slack. I only did one stream last week, but I got a lot more energy this week, so hopefully I'll stream at least 3 times this week. So hope you guys look forward to it. I'm gonna be making a lot of content, hopefully. So yeah, okay, so that's better. Now we got the title and the link. Let's see how this goes. We'll run this. Let's see how it goes. I wonder if I actually got the email as well. I'm gonna check it on my other. We should talk on Discord. Been sharing your @ to some of my rocker friends. Yeah, for sure. Message me on Discord. No, I haven't gotten the email yet, but I think okay, that's good. Now we got the title and the URL. Can we say? I wonder if we can say, format the list such that it's a HTML link with the text of the title that links to the URL. I wonder if we can do that. So instead of having the title and the URL in plain text, can it have the actual link? Did it run? I don't think it ran. Run. Or should I have, maybe I should have pressed fix. Ooh, oh yeah, I don't know if that'll work actually. Because we might need to do all the formatting in the previous, in the Python here. Then format the list such that it's a HTML link with the text. Let's see if that works. Standard Dave says, are you making something specific? Is this for a project? I'm just testing this out, but I'd actually use this. So I want to set this loop up so every day, oh perfect, it worked. Every day I get an email with all the latest Show Hacker News projects. Perfect, guys. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so how do I activate this now? Activate. Sign up to activate. Okay, I hope I don't lose my loop I just made. Oh, I can't see it. No. No, did I lose it? Bro, I spent so long making that. Nah, man. Okay, no, it's still here. Okay. Okay, I think it's still here. Okay, good, I activated it. Awesome. Okay, we can run now. Let's give it a run. That's a lot of information to take in for your brain. Yeah, well, my brain has been trained to take in a lot of information, so I think it should be fine. It'll look a lot less information dense once I get the email, I'm pretty sure as well. Let's see. Did it send? Maybe. I haven't gotten any emails yet. Okay. Apparently it's ran, but I haven't gotten any emails yet. Check my spam. Oh, I did. It just went into spam for some reason. Report not spam. Okay, so the HTML format didn't work too well, but it worked. What's raghost.ai? Rapidly built RAG-powered internal tools. Let's see a live demo. Sounds like you're also one of the neurodivergent brethren. Yeah, I'm acoustic. No, I don't know. I haven't been diagnosed with anything, but I definitely feel a bit on the spectrum sometimes, for sure. Query high-performing browser networking by Ilya Grigorik. Oh, cool. So you can set up a RAG app really easily, presumably, with RagHost AI. So let's just do their tell me about, what did it say? Tell me about server sent events. You can just ask questions about, I guess, this paper by Ilya Grigorik, or this book, and get an answer with it. And it's all hosted online really simply, maybe. Yeah. Embed a file and then ask a question. It's pretty cool. Shouts out to loops.run, MagicLoops.dev. Report that is not spam so we can get that normally. Here is my Discord. Yo, Mold, you should just join my Discord. The link's in my bio, and message me on there, because I'll probably forget to add you. Baby, thanks for following me. Bye-bye. The only Spectrum Tech friend is on them models. Fine-tuning painting, you already know. Yes, sir. Did I test OpenGPTs? I'm not sure. That sounds familiar. Is that just the an open source version of the OpenAI GPTs? No, I haven't tested these. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's cool, and you can use it with different types of models as well. GPT-4, Azure, Cloud 2. No, I didn't really have a good case for even just the GPTs itself, so I haven't tested these out. But thanks for the suggestion, Nordine. But yeah, that was MagicLoops. I really enjoyed that. I think that was a really easy way. Like, how long did that take for me to set up? Like, not even 20 minutes, like 10 minutes. And I have a loop every day sending me the show Hacker News posts. Yeah, shouts out MagicLoops. Okay. Next, Mixtral API for free. Yeah, dude, this one blew my mind. So I don't know if you guys know, but so Mixtral is like the latest hyped open source model, and it can perform just as good as GPT 3.5. And they have an API thanks to OpenRouter. And you know how much this API costs? $0.00 per token, per 1,000 tokens, per million tokens. How crazy is that? So I was thinking maybe I could try using this API on one of my... Oh no, it changed. Oh, so I guess it's a live... Wow, that's actually a lot more expensive now. Okay, so I guess this pricing changes. Let me update my post. I was wondering because this green dot kind of like implies that it's live. So I guess it does change. Let me just comment on my post and be like, not anymore. $0. What about you try to do Mixtral plus text-to-speech plus vision? Yeah? What's the use case? Oh, thanks Adam for sharing the live. Appreciate you. Okay, so that was a lie. What's next? Oh, I got a comment on my latest YouTube live from Ganshama. Shouts out to them. Appreciate everyone who comments on my videos. So I think it was on this video. Yeah, shouts out to Gansham6676. They've asked me to make a video about Google Gemini. Now, I'm probably not going to go too into Google Gemini just because I've heard mostly bad things about them. Firstly, apparently Gemini faked the demo that they did. So that's a big red flag. And then, you know, I've just been like reading posts on our Reddit and etc. of people actually trying Gemini, and you know, Google came out and was like, yeah, Gemini Pro Ultra is better than GPT-4, but apparently all of the people that have been using it really don't think it's that good. So I'm not even gonna bother giving them too much attention because it's just a lot of red flags and disappointment from Google after after them faking all this stuff and making false claims about the performance. So yeah, I'm probably not going to go into it, but I'll still like shout out to Ganshama for the message. So I did mention it just because, you know, I love my fans and hope to make them happy. So yeah. All right, let's move on to MicroAgents. What is this? A modular agents capable of self-editing their prompts and Python code. Ooh, that's cool. Yo, thanks for the roses again, Nick. Going ham today. Erdine says, I think Mixtral performs better. Better than Gemini? Yeah, that's crazy. So how does this work? So apparently, let's see if we can look at this. They've given a prompt of what's 5 plus 9. Wait, what? Response, a conversational led to the execution of a Python. What's a population of? I'm not really sure how this works exactly. This experiment explores a self-evolving agents that automatically generate and improve themselves. No specific agent design or prompting is required from the user. Simply pose a question and the system initiates and evolves agents tailored to provide the answers. The process starts with the user query activating a basic bootstrap agent which doesn't execute Python code but plans and delegates special agents capable of running Python for broader functions. An agent manager oversees them, creating agents via vector similarity. Okay. Yo, Nick, thanks for the roses. Any updates on Berry Game? No, I've actually kind of just left it, but should I do it now? Yeah, I actually don't have too many good ideas for this. I don't really know how we're meant to use it either. Hold on, let me have a look. I think I can use Berry Game as a sample code project when the next thing I want to check out is the Phind VSCode extension. So that's kind of like a coding assistant, I think. So we can test that out with Berry Game in like 5 minutes or so if I don't go through with checking this, because I haven't really provided a usage. Like, how do we use this? Do we just run main.py? Where do they get the input? Maybe we could test this out. I'll put it in the backlog. We'll do it later. Yeah, let's try find VS Code extension. So I used to get a lot of people recommending Phind VS Code. Yo, Dr. Baba GNU invites me to co-host. Should we let him in? Baba, first send me a message. I don't even know who you are, I don't think. Have you messaged? I don't think I'll just accept a random co-host, but if you just tell me that you're a normal person, maybe I will. Moltol says... Oh no, that was Nick. There was a YouTuber that added GPT-4 to mobs. Oh, wanted to ask, how would someone make a Minecraft AI companion? Interesting idea. I haven't actually tried Minecraft. I've never interfaced with Minecraft before. But I guess you can make like a whole user running off an AI. Yar says I'm ready to co-host. Jake says I'm ready to co-host too. Jake, I know you. I'll co-host with you. I have no issues with co-hosting with you. It was just like that other person. I don't even know who that was. So if you want to send a co-host request, Jake, I'll happily accept it. Okay, let's try Phind. Let's boot up VS Code. We'll open Berry Game here, and let's install. Let's make this bigger. Oh. Install Phind. Oh, Phind.com. Phind.com. Well, says I found that, but I still find that a little weak. The objective will be to make an AI comp. There's been a few AIs that have hooked up to Minecraft. Not sure if it includes interaction. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people mod Minecraft a lot. Okay, so we got Phind here. We'll sign in. I don't think I have an account, so just give me a second. I think I'll have to... Nice, I don't have to two-factor. Okay. So we can chat with our code base. Cool. Let me run this. So cd front end yarn dev. Okay, that should run the front end. I think I cd backend serverless offline port. Yes. Wait. I don't know. Actually, I think I have to run the front end in a different port. Is that right? Yeah, I do. Okay, hold on. Let me restart this. Yarn SLS serverless offline. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen my channel for a while, you probably don't know about this game that I built called Berry Game. It's a browser-based MMO RPG type proof of concept, and yeah, it's pretty simple. You just walk around, you can chat, hello, and that's about it. Now I want to try extend this using the Phind VS Code extension, but I'm not sure what I can implement. How about do I have the latest pull? I think so, I must. Git pull. Yeah, okay. So let's see, can we do like code base wide edits with Phind? What do they say? Use a search bar to ask questions. Phind will automatically try to use your code base to answer. Excellent. Specify files, quickly open this window, select. Okay, cool. So I feel like I did this before, but let's just say if the player clicks harvest tree and they get close enough to the tree, start the right hook animation. If the player in player controller, if the player gets in attacking distance to the tree and they have clicked harvest, then perform the right hook animation. Hint, you might need to modify store.js. All right, let's see what it does. Will it actually edit the code? To implement this, we need to modify both the player and the store. Excellent. User harvesting. We'll add that in the store. That's really good. In the player controller, we need to modify the on position update to check if the player is in an attacking distance. And then use is harvesting is true. Perfect. And then we can just click these buttons to edit the files, it seems. So I did that. Excellent, it's added that line here. We don't need that comment, but that's fine. We could probably remove that line. Save that, and please note that you need to, oh shit, okay, so we have a bunch of errors now. Implement the logic for user harvesting setting to true when the user clicks harvest. Why did okay, it messed up. Let's see what messages did I miss out on. Is this just a coding assistant? Yes. Like a real life friend playing with you. Yeah, that'd be so cool. NVIDIA released a paper about their AI playing Minecraft last year. I think that was more about advancement than interaction, but could 100% be adapted. Yeah, it's really sick. It's a project called MineRL. I was hoping GTA 6 would include AI personalities. Yeah, it might. Pretty sure there's a game where you can talk to NPCs around a city. Yeah, I've seen that one on TikTok. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. Yo, Brutal Strike asked, what is RAG? RAG is retrieve augmented. Wait, was it generation? So pretty much it's when you like provide a document and you get the LLM to like get information out of a document you provide. Like it embeds the document and you can ask questions about the document. They call that a RAG, retrieval augmented generation. So it kind of helps enhance the reliability of like data from external sources. So like if you have data that's not in the training data, or even if it is in the training data, it's just like more reliable to use this RAG system. Jake says, I need to adjust what I've been using to self-save our interactions to memory. Yes. Okay, so Phind seems to have made some errors. Let's look at the player controller. Oh, wow, it's removed a lot of code. That's not good. That's not good. I think we need to, how do we, I don't know how to do this in VS Code, so I'm going to open up fork. Meme GPT. Mem GPT. Do people still use Mem GPT? Probably. Let's open Berry Game. Oh, I had harvest animations. I thought I had already done it on a different branch. Oh, Sweep did it. Oh, now I'm doing it again. Interesting. It'd be interesting to compare, actually. That's a good idea. Compare how it looks compared to Sweep. Okay, so I'm gonna discard all the removed code. Okay, that might be better. That actually does look better. Let's see if Berry Game runs still. No, still some errors. Return outside of function player controller 220. Is it because of this? Could be because of this. Let's go at that too. There we go. Okay, great. Let's see if it works now. We click harvest. No, it doesn't work. Do we have an error? No error. Okay, so fine. Alright, I'm gonna stash these changes because I think we actually got Sweep to do this exact thing. So I switched to that Sweep branch. Let's refresh. See if they do it. Yeah, so Sweep actually got it working, whereas Find unfortunately could not. Now I can check. Maybe my prompt was better with Sweep. Let me check. Yo, Blizzard Dawn, what's up? Let's maybe if I copy the exact prompt I gave to Sweep, we can yeah, see, this is a very more nuanced commit message. Okay, so let's try that again. I'll make it a fair comparison here. Let's clear everything. Oh my god, what did I press? Let's copy the exact same prompt that I gave Sweep. So now we can see, you can obviously see that this was a way more detailed prompt than what we originally gave Find. So wasn't the most fair comparison. Okay, now it's going to be the exact same prompt. Let's see what happens. Lol meme GPT. I did set up my local models to be mean to me and sarcastic. It was hard to balance usefulness with sarcasm, yes. Yo, son of a fine boy, what's going on? I'm testing out Find, the VSCode extension for Find. So this should, it's just like a coding assistant, like GitHub Copilot. I'm testing it on this thing that I had Staf.ai do, which is an assistant that works within GitHub. Just gonna see which one performs better. So Sweep actually managed to get everything working really well, but we're gonna see if Find can do the same thing. So we just add all of these changes. Oh, okay, this is an issue. So you can see these things with these dots. This is a typical thing from GPT-4. It doesn't actually write the whole code, but that's fine. But it should, I would expect it to be able to know where to paste the code. So unfortunately, I'll probably finish my testing with Find there and just say it's probably not as good as what I'd prefer, and that's either Sweep or CodeBuddy, which actually, because when it does things like this, it makes you have to manually go in and, you know, edit this stuff, and that's just, wait, where, oh yeah, edit this, like, you know, ... which is pretty annoying. So yeah, that concludes my testing there. But I have a lot of, what is the word? Respect for the people at Phind, because they have made a really good model. So their base model is actually like better than a lot of these big models for coding. So that's big respect to them on that front, but it looks like their VSCode extension could use a little bit of work at the moment, which is fine. Okay. Oops, what did I press? Okay, that leaves us with one more thing. Infliction says, have you tried Cursor? Yes, Cursor is great. The editor IDE that has AI inbuilt. Yeah, it's really good. The only reason I don't use it is because when I tried it on my Windows computer, I couldn't get my NeoVim extension to work, so I stopped using it. John Power says, do you still use Continue Dev? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. Continue is pretty much the assistant I use, and it works really well with LM Studio. So I've been using Continue Dev with LM Studio to do all of the things locally. Actually, I don't know. I don't think it can. One issue I have with Continue is it can't do code-based wide edits. It only edits the code that you highlight. So that is one issue. Yo, Blizzard says, I published my first medical assistant. I can show you how it looks. I have trials with doctors now. Awesome. I can screen share on Discord if you want. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, Juan. Cataclysm Studios, what's up? What about Cody? Oh, good question. Let's try Cody. I think I've tried Cody before and I didn't like it for some reason. I'm not sure. We can try it again. What's the best model for code? Mistral? No. The best. Okay, so this is the. I'll show you guys the site for seeing the coders. It's Can AI Code by Mike Ravkini on Hugging Face. They have a leaderboard for models that code. The best model for coding is this, I think, Magic Coder DS. And it's only 6.7 billion parameters, so you can run that locally, and it's great. But yeah, maybe this isn't the best leaderboard for coding, but that's my assumption. There's also the big code leaderboard. So this one actually says Phind is the best, but these are the base models. Okay, no, this one says DeepSeek Coder, which is also another good one. Interesting, they don't have. Yeah, I don't know. Either DeepSeek Coder is definitely really good too. Even on this, they say it's quite up there. But yeah, I've been using Magic Coder and I'm really happy with that. Yeah. Okay, so let's check out Blizzard's medical assistant on Discord. Here we go. It's in our Tech Friend Discord if anyone wants to join. Yo, Juan, what's up?
Oh, hello. Let
How
me
are
just you there.
Wow, is this it? AI Open.
Can you see AiOpen? Yeah,
Yes.
that was my website that I did, and I did all this bullshit just
It's
to
like
make
the
some.
Spanish OpenAI.
Yeah, to make some commercial. I'm hosting everything on Azure from Microsoft and using OpenAI. So let me show you this doctor that is actually having some good results.
Looks really good, the interface.
Yeah, well, here, this is my administration panel, and here you generate, you can tell if you have head pain or whatever the initial symptoms are, And
Yes.
I'm gonna show you a report already done, so we are not going through. But if you take a look, I make a first statement,
Mm-hmm.
then the medical questions come by the
Mm-hmm.
AI, of
Yes.
course, and it follows a pattern in order to present these two possible diagnosis based on
Yeah.
the clinical notes.
So
So
cool.
yeah, it's having a great result because nobody's doing this on Spain,
Oh, really?
and
Nice.
yeah, it's like a open field. So what I'm
Wow.
trying to tell you here is that applications like this, I can share with you the code, and you
Yeah.
can do with a lot with this in your country. You just
For
need to get
sure.
in touch with clinics and show it,
Yes.
because in some cases, some users, all these people are people involved in medicine.
Mm-hmm.
These people testing right now,
Nice.
but some of them has make medical reports with sickness that takes between 8 to 10 years to find a
Wow.
diagnosis of, because it's so rare,
Mm-hmm.
and they did it on 3 questions. After
Wow.
3 questions, they
That's
click on
crazy.
diagnosis, and that fucking, sorry for cursing,
It's okay.
that crazy unknown sickness just came on the screen. So the doctor face was, what?
That's crazy.
How is it possible with 3 symptoms you come to this?
I got
So
some questions
yeah.
from TikTok from Jake. They've asked, what data is this driven on? Is there a custom data set, or do you have information sources that you
Well,
show?
we are connecting through Azure. We have connections to all kind of medical APIs.
Oh,
So
awesome.
the information we retrieve is also real-time information,
Wow.
up to date. And that's the great thing about working with Microsoft. That's why I tell a lot of people, hey, go to one of the big ones like
Yeah.
Microsoft or this other in China, what's the name? Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
or yeah, one of those. They have these great services, so
Yeah. So you
almost
use like
everything.
GPT-4 as the the foundation model, but then you also do like some API calls for relevant
Yeah,
medical data.
you see, inside Azure right now, they have built everything possible with AI in blocks. So you just select what you want to use,
Mm-hmm.
and then you, in a way, orientate it in the business model that you want to lock it, and that's it. It's so simple to work with. So
That's
I
so
don't I don't
cool.
know why people goes around trying to figure out all these things when you have a platform with everything, where
Yeah.
it's a puzzle that you put together. And by the way, it's the biggest company in the world when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
tech. So
Yeah.
you're well covered. You can say that you're well covered if you're gonna face a doctor.
Yeah. What's the pricing like? I think that's one of my main reasons that I don't jump
Um,
on Azure is because I try
and
to get cheaper. Yeah. Go ahead.
the pricing is because we are connecting Cosmo. The database is connecting to Cosmo inside Azure, and we are also training the agents to become better doctors, but also individually. For example, each doctor will have their own agent. This agent prices right now
Ah.
goes from 45,000 to 60,000 euros.
Mm-hmm. Crazy. That's so good.
Yeah, yeah. It's expensive, but these people is willing to invest and pay
Yeah, I mean it's worth it
because
if it can. As you said, that
yeah,
person with the rare disease, you said it might take 10 years for them to get a proper diagnosis from a
yeah.
real
And
life
another
person.
thing, another thing you can think about it is this is just the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
This is the base to build something even bigger from here. As the OpenAI, for example, offer more services on the API calls, then we can introduce it. So we are advancing step by step, but you also need to integrate the new stuff coming out. So it's very exciting this time that we're
Yeah.
living, actually, because in 2 months a lot of crazy things happen, and it's great. You
I
know,
have
it's great.
another couple messages from Jake, if you don't mind answering it.
Yeah,
He's asked, does it remember patient info, or do you like integrate with
it
medical
it
records?
does. It does. It does. That's the whole point here. You see, I was marking it down here. ID, clinic history.
Ah,
It
yes.
has his own ID, and
Mm-hmm.
it also tell me how many tokens has consumed that ID,
Mm-hmm.
that specific ID.
That's so
So
cool.
my thing is I place everything on my SQL database initially,
Mm-hmm.
and then I serve it as a training. You know, every time a new question comes related to this ID, it will go and look on the past before taking
Yeah. Ah, okay.
take. So it's quite clever. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, these AIs are going to blow the
Yeah,
all these
definitely.
medical areas. Yeah.
Yeah. That's so
Yeah,
exciting.
and for good, because it's
Oh,
gonna
for sure.
find out a lot of stuff that can be cured. So I think this is the best I could do. I was thinking in so many models, I say, fuck it. I go for medicine.
Yes.
This is good for everyone. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, because I was going crazy, cheat layer bullshits and also many bullshits I saw along the way. I said, fuck, I need to clean up my system out of all these AI tools in the
Yeah.
market and get with a serious platform and start doing everything as I wanted. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
health and medicine is definitely a really good
it is
place.
indeed.
Does
Indeed.
the
So,
yeah.
for the people hearing and for you living in other countries, I'm inviting you guys to start to do something like this. It's a whole market out there. It's incredible. You could actually sell it in monthly basis, but I'm not looking for that kind of business. I want to sell this at a good price to a big
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
hospital,
if you look at
clinic.
how
Yeah,
expensive real life doctors are, even if you charge like a tenth of that cost and you have like 10 of these set up in different hospitals, that's
yeah.
ridiculous amounts of money, right?
It is, and we already present a model where there is going to be a person taking all the patients up front, making this initial diagnosis. This will be filtered directly to the doctor, and the doctor knows ahead before the patients come in what is happening to him, almost in a 80% range probability. So it's
Excuse
quite good.
me, excuse me, just to say one thing.
Oh, hello, Dumer. I
Hello.
didn't see
I
you.
just wanted to say hello.
Yeah,
Wagwan tech friend. I hope you're doing good.
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
So,
maybe I
you
just
just want to
wanted
say
to say
hello. That was all.
yeah, not only that, I just wanted to say that we pitched the same idea
Yeah,
to some investors last week in Morocco,
fantastic, man.
and one of their arguments from the judges
Mm-hmm.
was like, let's say that the accuracy of the model is 99%.
Yeah.
So 99% the accuracy of the model is give you the results in like a positive way. You
Mm-hmm.
give him like a radio and it tell you like you have cancer. Okay,
Yeah.
so something like that. But the problem with that, what the judges told me is that
Mm-hmm.
the idea of the app was like to make affordable application for free for all the people in Morocco.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem with that people will still prefer a doctor, even though a doctors can have like a 70% accuracy, a less
Mm-hmm.
accuracy than a real than a chatbot than an AI,
Mm-hmm.
because like there is still this trust. But you can be like, let's imagine you have the 1%
Mm-hmm.
in accuracy.
This is
The
something, Dumer, this is something I already discussed with the doctors. So we found, I've been talking with 17 directors from different hospitals in Spain, and we found a pretty good way to introduce it, you know. This is gonna be like a sidekick inside the clinical. It's just gonna be a sidekick. It's not gonna come there to replace. It's not gonna come there to. It's just to make a sidekick. But that sidekick is gonna be pronounced. It's gonna make an effect in the way doctors work. You know. So they're planning, some of them, they're planning to put this product already in a working environment and see what is happening in their daily, problems, if these diagnoses really are bringing a step forward for them to come faster and bring people faster, or move them faster into the clinic. But of course, there always will be a connection between the patient and the doctor, and there will be a direct talk. This tool is only giving the doctor some information ahead of what is happening to that person, It's like taking medical notes, but much more. It could be a whole diagnosis, but it's like taking medical notes and giving it. That's all it does. I understand what you're trying to say. People like to be with humans, and when it comes to serious things, you need to treat it with humans, of course. It will be very cold to sit on AI with the cancer trying to find good questions, But from the doctor view and perspective, sorry, my English is terrible. From the doctor view, it's a tool, and it's a tool that helps them along the way. So for me, it's great. It's working. So this model is good. I will make it better, of course. And I got people interested. And I think it's a good tool in general.
Definitely.
It's a good thing for humanity at the end of the day. So I'm gonna die as well. So what the hell? I want to live.
Maybe
good
we'll
stuff
fix
behind.
death. Immortality.
Yeah, maybe. We implement this option to download PDF directly from the reports. So the user, when he get the diagnosis, he download the PDF and pass it to a doctor directly. So
is the user interface for the user pretty much the same as this dashboard, or?
No, without the administration
just
parameters.
that left bar.
We're working on, me and another guy, we are now setting different roles, because just to keep it between user and admin is a very short gap. And this is something that is gonna blow your mind. My internal logic for this business, it will be applied to another different agent if you just tell the agent how you want it to be. So meaning, I have it disabled now. Meaning, if I open this one and I say, okay, I want you to be working with administration matter, I want you to calculate my company revenues and this and that, blah, blah, blah. That agent that you saw before doing medical will be transformed into administration, but with the same internal prompting. It's just a few key changes. This way people can build their own agents for anything. And that's what I want to do in the future. I want people to be free to, I don't know,
make their own.
Maybe you're selling cars, you want to have an agent to sell cars, So I'm now working as well with voice. I want to integrate also on phone calls and a lot of things that I want to do. But this is the beginning, and I think it's a pretty okay start.
Yeah, it's awesome. Thanks so much for sharing, Juan.
No problem. Okay, I'll let you guys in peace now.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
That's really sick. Really good job.
Yeah. Thank you, Doomer.
Doomer, Vix, did you guys have any questions before we wrap up?
I just wanted to ask you one question, if it's possible. It's just we had like the same question, and I answered the same way. And I just wanted to ask you what do you think of implementing like open source model like Mixtral or something to train on some custom data sets?
It could work. But the thing is,
it would be cheaper, no? Like
Doomer, if you're working with some quality clinical matters, the last thing you want to do is to take one of these new models that in benchmark, okay, they beat sometimes in some cases and this and that. It's a big fight going on out there, but at the end of the day, I find out that OpenAI is giving me the best service.
Yeah.
You can combine, I'm not saying, for example, to put out the output after the reason has been done by OpenAI. Okay, yeah, use whatever you want, because it's only to put text out in a structured way, so that any model can do. You can use Llama, you can use whatever. As a matter of fact, inside Azure, you can choose this new field by Microsoft. You can choose cloud, you can choose whatever you want, you know?
Yeah.
So it's quite easy to set up. But yeah, I know where you're going. You're going about pricing. And in this case, it's a product that has to be at the top of the quality. So it's going to cost you a little bit, but you're going to offer the doctors a quality product.
Yeah.
Not, you know, I don't know about that model that you told me. I know it's Mistral. I just got signed up today, by the way, because I was in this waiting list. I wanted to test it. I haven't had the time to test it, so I cannot respond that question because I haven't tested Mistral properly to
Yeah, I think
tell
in
you
this
if
use case, you definitely want accuracy over cheaper price, and GPT-4 is just way better than everything at the moment.
It is indeed. I can't believe this Google thing that happened.
Gemini?
I can't believe the whole
Actually
dirty game.
Anas says Gemini Pro is out. Did you try it? And yeah, before I just said like all of their things just seem like lies, so I'm not even gonna bother trying.
Yeah, but they put it up so well, you know. And when they came out, they was a blast in the market. Yeah. But then the day after, people was already saying, "Fuck, that was captured frame by frame." Hey, you did make this in real time, so that's why I stick to OpenAI, man. They've been there since the beginning, and they are giving, they are delivering. Okay, they has hallucinations from time to time. I can't tell you other things. It's the truth, but I see recently in the last few days that even the API calls are going back to normal and even better. Yeah. So something is happening for good.
There is a leak about GPT 4.5.
Yeah, a lot of people talking about that. I don't know.
They always deny it. Like
it's internal hallucination. We can call it. It's an internal AI hallucination.
By the way, when you talked about Google, the only thing I admire about Google is not like the Gemini. The Gemini I knew from day one that would be, excuse me for the term, but I know it will be fucked up. Like I knew that it will be bullshit. But seriously, there is a company, I think you already know it, like DeepMind. I'm a big fan of it, like from 2016, 2017, where they created like the model AlphaGo and also AlphaChess. And I think last month, I think, or like 2 months ago, they published a paper where they talked about like implementing DeepMind for programming, because like the approach of DeepMind, it's like making an agent that like that's like the Bobby Fischer method of AI, where like you are fighting with yourself and each generation is better than the other one. And they did the same thing for like basic algorithm in, I think in basic or C. I don't wanna like say a wrong thing, but they did the same thing, and they had like, they optimized some already known algorithm. We didn't know the optimization of some algorithm, and I think that could be sick.
That's incredible. That sounds incredible. And about Google, once again, I'm not talking bad about them. I know they have a great technology. I'm just criticizing the way they put out a disclaimer saying that basically this was beating humans, this was beating OpenAI, this was beating everything. That we have the AGI with Google suddenly, you know, something like that. And then the 13, I remember they say, oh, that about the 12 and 13, you will have access to the Pro. I went to the Pro. I tested and I was so disappointed again. I said, fuck, I had to wait now for the alpha 2 years. You have to wait now 2 years more to discover what really Google has. So I don't know. I don't know what kind of crazy marketing they did.
I
So
think, yeah, they're
guys,
scrambling to just stay relevant in the consumer space.
yeah. Tech, I don't want to take more of your streaming time,
Yeah,
okay?
that's all good.
So
I'll probably
I'm gonna.
wrap this up. Thank you so much, Kwan. Thank you,
It's so
Doomer
good
and
to
Jake,
see you.
for
Yeah.
joining.
And
Yeah.
Doomer, great.
All right. So yeah, we probably shouldn't have spent too much time there. So who suggested I try Cody? Cataclysm. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. I see you talking to a general. Must be serious. Yeah. So that was Quan, or Blizzard Down, as they're called on YouTube, and they're always innovating, making cool stuff. So they just showed, like kind of medical assistant sidekick AI that helps get diagnoses for patients and stuff, and they're actually working with real life directors, health directors. Yeah, and they made a really impressive demo that they just showed off on Discord. So if you guys want to see it, either go on YouTube and rewind back like 30 minutes or wait for the VOD, or I'll probably eventually make a TikTok and IG reel about it. But, you know, there's a lot going on. That might not be for a while. Shout out Jake for all the great questions. Thank you. Can I have the GitHub? I'm not sure if they have the. Go ask Juan in the Discord if they open sourced it. I'm not sure if they do. Yo, head massage emoji. How did they implement AI using TensorFlow? Who? I'm not sure. I haven't actually personally used TensorFlow, but as far as I'm aware, it's like a Python library for kind of visualizing the training of models. I don't know. Sorry, I don't have a great explanation of it. Yeah, Blizzard says that it's a private project, Jake, unfortunately, so I don't think you'll get access to that code. But you can check their website, dashboard.aiopen.es. Okay, let's try Cody, coding assistant. Let's see if it can do as well as CodeBuddy and Sweep. Oh, I actually think that was what we tested. So we have two branches here. No, these both say Sweep though. Okay, no, they're both Sweep. Just opening, I'm just signing up on this other monitor. Okay, cool. Alright, edit code with instructions. Please open a file. So it looks like Cody can't actually edit multiple files either. What the hell is a code smell? Identify code smells. I have no idea. So I want to do edit, but whoa, they open a whole new tab. Welcome to Cody Studio. Start writing code. We'll autocomplete lines and entire functions. Write Cody commands. Oh, so they have autocomplete as well. Start a new chat anytime. So I'm gonna just try copy that post. Do we still have it? Sweet. Oh, I think I deleted it. GitHub. Oh, actually, it would be in the command palette. Here. Make it so when a user clicks harvest. Okay, files needed to edit. Oh, why can't I? I might need it to. There's a way I can oh, you can enable embeddings. It's just repositories contents will be uploaded to OpenAI's embedding API and stored locally. That's pretty cool. So I guess that's one way to have better context awareness of your whole code base. Yo, Ronald Duck, what's up? See you. bad bot. Blizzard says they can share the logic for us to build it. Not the exact code, but the logic, which is cool. Head massage emoji says, I want to start my portfolio website project. I only know HTML, CSS, and a bit of PHP. What advice can you give me? Yeah, those are great starting points. I'd say if you want to do web stuff, learn some JavaScript. A great way, this is not good advice for everyone, but a great way that I like to build some projects is to build off a template. So you could maybe find some portfolio website templates and edit that to your liking, and just try to think of cool ideas. Yo, thanks Ronald Duck for the team bracelet, to build on top of that. React or Node? Yeah, definitely React or Vue for the front end. Node is more of a back-end language. You can do web apps with Node, but I'd probably just use React or Vue at the moment for the front end. I personally like React because I've been using it for a long time, but I've heard great things about Vue. Wall says, code smells is a bit like bad habit code. Oh, like bad odor from your code. Oh, cool. So those code smells could find bad code from us, which is really cool. Maybe we should try that, because I think, hold on. Oh, we could do, no, actually, I'm gonna try do that. I'm gonna try do the command that we gave sweep as well. Let's see if it can edit multiple files, because I gave it context to 3 files. Let's see what it does. Okay, it says context 1 file. Here's the changes I would make. Okay, that's good. Okay, so right now I already can tell that it's not going to be able to implement these changes, which is a bit annoying. Okay, let me open up a file here and let's see if we can identify code smells. Let's see what that does. Use more semantic variable names. Object ref could be player, model ref. Okay, sure. Split component to reusable components. It's a big component. You could be player model, player animation, player networking. Yep. Add prop types. Oh, that's really cool. So just by clicking one button, Cody can tell you like some of the best practices or ways to improve your code, which is great. Looks like they're using Claude 2 on the back end as well. Jake says all of my code smells. That's funny. Godzilla's linked Perplexity AI and asked if I used it. Yes, I used to use Perplexity AI a lot just for researching like scientific questions, and it was really good because it actually looks up papers and you can ask questions and it looks up like relevant science papers. Code kind of smells, yeah. Yes, my code do be smelly. Generate unit tests. Let's see what happens if I click that. That'd be really cool in one click to generate unit tests. But we don't have jest. Test coverage, calculating direction, walking. That's pretty cool. In one click, you can generate unit tests as well. So Cody is pretty good. I probably personally wouldn't use it at the moment. I kind of want something that does code-wide edits. Otherwise, I'd probably just use continue. But yeah, thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up everything there. We do have AutoExpert, so I might look at this quickly. Frankenstein asked, what AI is that? That was Cody. Cody Assistant. Yeah, Cody by SourceGraph. It's a VSCode assistant. Blizzard says, I have something really funny that I purchased, but you can try for free. It's crazy good with voice, Delphi, talk to the president, and let's have a whole time. Yeah, is that like similar to the 11 labs? I had one of my fans create the talk to Snoop Dogg AI. That was pretty fun as well. All right, what's AutoExpert? It's a shockingly effective set of custom instructions aimed at enhancing the capabilities of GPT-4. These maximize the depth and nuance of responses while minimizing general disclaimers. Okay, so it's a bunch of instructions, custom instructions. Let's see what their developer edition looks like. / command. Usage. Verbose. AutoDev.py. Okay, where's the actual command though? I assume it's like a system message, is that right? Oh, here. I've seen these before. It's like, oh, they give you the whole thing. So you go /help. So apparently if you use these like auto experts, they might be a bit better at answering code questions. Or like whatever. Like this one's code, but there's also just a general chat one. Which is pretty cool. That's auto experts. Whoa, how did they get this caution? That's pretty cool. I guess that's just markdown. Very cool. And you have like commands you can use. Blizzard says they have something better than 11 Labs. It's quick to use. Check it. Did you link it on Discord or where can we see it, Juan? It's a serious app for taking care of human talks. Okay. Yeah, feel free to link it. I'll check it out. Nice. Head Massage Emoji says, I love this community. Just joined the Discord server. Props to you. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. Google it. What do I Google? Delphi? Okay, let's Google. Delphi voice. Delphi AI. Ask Delphi, this one? This doesn't look like it. Sure. No, this isn't it. What's it called, Blizzard? I can't find it. It's on Discord. What's on Discord? Oh, here, Delphi.ai. Let's have a look. Clone yourself. Build the AI version of yourself. Do we need to sign up? Do they have the president? US presidents. Do they have Trump? They don't have Trump. Alright, let's just talk to Obama. Oh, they did have Trump. Here. Trump. Ask me anything. Can you code in JavaScript? I'm Donald Trump. Let's make America.
I'm Donald Trump. Let's make America great again.
He sounds like he's rushing to speak.
I'm Donald Trump. Let's make America great again. Coding in JavaScript? Look, I've been busy doing much bigger things than coding, like running the United States of America and planning to do it again. I've been fighting to keep America great, to build our economy, and to ensure our nation is respected again.
Sounds like he's speaking in like a megaphone. There's like a bit of reverb echo.
Coding in JavaScript? Look, I've been busy doing much bigger things than coding.
Press the phone? Okay. Alright, we're gonna sign in with Google. Yo, Devil Reality, what's up? Let's ask Donald Trump about coding. Oh shit, we're calling Donald Trump. Yo, Donald, do you know about open source AI models?
Absolutely. I know about open source AI models. They're changing the game big league. But let me tell you, it's critical that we maintain American leadership in technology. We can't let other countries like China take the lead. We've got to protect our intellectual property and ensure our tech is the best, the absolute best. What do you think about the tech race with China?
Yeah, I mean, I think so far we're doing well, but it seems like China's catching up. What can we do to make sure we stay ahead?
We stay ahead by being tough on trade, protecting our intellectual property, and bringing manufacturing back to America. We need to keep our economy strong and innovate faster than they can. Our military must be second to none, and we need to be energy independent. We've got to keep America first in every way, and that's exactly what I plan to do. How important do you think energy independence is for maintaining our lead?
At the moment, I think the bigger concern is the semiconducting manufacturing in Taiwan and how China seems to be wanting to take over that. What should we do in that situation?
We've got to be very tough on China and protect Taiwan, especially their semiconductor industry, which is absolutely vital. We need to take strong trade measures and ensure our military is ready to deter any aggression. We can't allow China to threaten Taiwan or our economic security. We've got to be firm, very firm. And, you know, we've got to make sure we're not just relying on Taiwan for chips. We've got to bring that manufacturing back to the United States, bring it back home where it belongs. What are your thoughts on bringing manufacturing?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, thanks for suggesting that. I don't want to get too political in this. Ask him funny questions. Okay, let's go back. Let's ask him funny questions. What's a funny question, Amine? Amine? Give me a funny question. What color is your butt hair? I think that's pretty funny.
I'm not sure how to respond to that question. It's not exactly presidential, and frankly, it's not something I'd discuss. Let's focus on making America great again. What are your thoughts on the current state of our nation's economy?
Like, I'm curious because it seems like maybe you dye your head hair, but what about your butt hair? Do you just keep that natural?
Look, we're not here to talk about personal grooming habits.
Oh,
it's
shit, he's
ridiculous.
getting mad.
We should be discussing important issues like how to restore the greatness of our economy. Now tell me what...
I'm sorry, Donald. Don't kill me. All right. Yo, thanks for suggesting that, Blizzard. That was pretty fun. All right, I'm done. That's everything done. Devil Reality says, yesterday I was looking at your live. Did you see that GPT 4.5 trend? It can't be real, right? Yes, I saw it. I'm pretty sure it's been debunked. Like, everyone at OpenAI is denying it. So I don't see them, like, it'd be really stupid if they released GPT 4.5 later, because it would just show that they were lying before. You know what I mean? So I just don't think that that's good. I'm pretty sure they bought the domain GPT-5, so I feel like it's more likely we'll eventually see GPT-5 than 4.5. Well, it says, check what I sent on Discord. The whole interview is crazy. All right, let's see. For those who don't speak baguette, the Mistral CEO just said on French radio that they'll release an open source GPT-4 strength model in 2024. Let's go. I mean, we could already tell that that was the trajectory. Like, if they've already released, like, GPT 3.5 level, of course the next step is going to be GPT-4. The goal is to go above GPT-4, yes. That's why we've raised money. And to do so, the deadline is more in months than years. Let's go. Let's give it a fire emoji. But I guess this is French. Did they speak French in Morocco? I think so. Je n'ai pas possible cookie to accepter refuse. Sorry, is that racist? I'm getting too political in this live stream. Please ignore everything I said in the past 10 minutes. Oh, we can just translate this. Oh, that's really cool, dude. I love Mistral. I think they're doing great. They don't even show the GPT store too. That's true, actually. They hyped up GPT store so long ago, and they still haven't showed it. Blizzard says, you've probably seen Biden versus Trump on Twitch. Gazilla says, do you know how to set up something like that? Yeah, definitely. So the way I would do it, Delphi seems pretty cool, but I don't know. Like previously I just used 11 Labs. So first you generate the script. You can do that with ChatGPT. You'll be like, generate a script of Biden versus Trump, and it'll generate the script and it'll tag each user. And then you use a text-to-speech AI to generate the speech from the text. So you can use 11 Labs for that. Maybe Delphi as well seems like something that can do that. And you could also do one of those avatar talking AIs to actually make visuals for that, and maybe yeah. I thought GPT was censored. How do you get them to curse? Says Gazilla. Oh, is it? I'm not sure. I guess if ChatGPT is censored, you might have to use another uncensored AI. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream here. I think that was like a really fun stream. I had so much fun. Thanks so much for everyone for joining, giving me those cool suggestions. Thanks for everyone who gifted. Nick and Tino, you guys went ham. Ronald Duck, thank you. Thank you, Mole, for the content. Devil Reality, thank you. Jake, of course, so many great questions. Juan for that great demo and great content. Who else did we have in the stream today? Standard Dave, Bloody Pouch, Technical Web 3, Godzilla, thank you. Yeah. Adam, Brutal Strike, thank you guys so much. Devil Reality says, I've trying Mixtral these days. Do you have a Discord? Yes, I do. My Discord link's in my bio, Devil Reality. Please join it. We just had a great little chat in the lounge today, where Juan showed off their kind of doctor assistant AI. If you want to see the past streams or the demo, please check out the live tab in my YouTube where you can see the past streams. Unfortunately, when I upload it straight away, it will be in standard definition, but after about 10 hours or so, the HD definition one will be released. Maybe on Twitch you can see the HD one right away. I'm not sure if that's how it works. But yeah, you can also see my VODs on Twitch. Yo, we almost have 100 followers on Twitch. Let's go. Thanks so much, everyone on Twitch. Slowly getting close to being an affiliate on Twitch. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but if I get 3 average users per stream, then I can be an affiliate. But so I think we're currently at like 1 average viewer. So, you know, slowly over time we will get more. But yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you have a good day, night, wherever you are. Oh, one last thing. What's the site for the Doctor AI? Someone posted it here too. I don't know if it's live, but it was dashboard.AiOpen.es. I think that was the site. I'm not sure if it's open to everyone. Also, it's in Spanish. But yeah, I think that was the website. Anyway, the homepage is AiOpen.es. Road to 100k on Twitch. Sheet. When's the next stream? Great question. I think Thursday. So today is Tuesday for me. So not tomorrow, but in like 48 hours from now, probably. Probably in 48 hours from now. Oh, Gazilla linked Dr. Gupta. So this is actually by Martin Shkreli. They made their AI doctor. So if you guys want to try one out, you maybe could try this one. Dr. Gupta looks like it's free, and they have you can ask questions about it. Well, 6 messages for free, so be careful. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in 48 hours if everything goes to plan.